Solve. Square root of 2 minus pi x squared equals 2.12x minus 0.5 pi graphically. Round your answers to the nearest hundredth. So to solve these using the graphing calculator, we'll set up an equation for the left-hand side that y sub 1 equals the square root of 2 minus pi x squared. Then y sub 2 will be equal to the right-hand side, and so that would be 2.12x minus 0.5 pi. So we'll enter these onto the calculator and find where the two graphs intersect, and those will be our solutions. To enter the equations into the calculator, we use the equation editor, or what's called the y equals key. So let's press that. We're looking for y sub 1, which we said was the square root of 2. So press the second and the square root, which is the same as the x squared key. Notice there's an open parenthesis there. We enter in 2 and then press the closed parenthesis to show that we just want the square root of only 2. Now we subtract pi. To get pi, we press the second and the pi key, which is shared with the raising the exponent key. So there's our pi. Now we need the x variable, and we need it squared, so we press the squared key, and there's our first equation. For our second equation, we press the down arrow key to move to y sub 2. So now y2, or y sub 2, is 2.12, and then we need the x variable, so we press that key. We subtract 0.5 times pi, which again is the second pi key. So we have our two equations. I just want to show you that I did move the windows, or readjusted the window size slightly. The x has been left at -5, 5, and 1. However, let me show you that for the y minimum it's at -7, and for the y maximum it's at 3. The scale is left at 1. We now press graph, and we will see it graph our two equations, the parabola and the straight line, showing that they intersect at two different places. To find those two different places, we use the second calc, which is the same as trace, key. 5, choice number 5, is the intersection, so we press 5, and now it's asking us, is y sub 1 the first curve? And it is, so press enter. Is y sub 2 the second curve? It is, so press enter. Now it's asking us for a guess. Basically, because there are two different points, we need to move closer to one of them. Let's move down the line and close to the point of intersection that's in the quadrant 3. When we get close enough, we just press enter, and it will give us the solution to that intersection. For the x value, it's -1.368914, and for the y value, it's -4.472893. What we're interested in is really just the x value there, and we're going to round it off to the hundredths, so the x value is approximately -1.37. Let's find the point of intersection that's in, looks like quadrant 1, or it might be quadrant 2, so let's go find out exactly where that is. So to do that, we press second, calc, and then 5, and that's the intersection. What we need to do is use the right arrow key to move closer to that point of intersection. So I moved there. I now press enter. It's asking, is the first curve number 1, and that's true, so I hit enter, and curve number 2 is y sub 2, so I press enter. It's asking us for the guess. I've already moved the cursor close to it, so now press enter, and it gives us the intersection. X is equal to 0.69409656, and y is equal to -0.0993116. So that intersection does occur in quadrant 4. Again, we're only interested in the x value of this intersection, and we're to round it off to the hundredths, so x is approximately equal to 0.69. All right, so let's write those solutions on the board. X will be equal to -1.37, comma 0.69. And actually, that's approximately equal to, since we rounded to the hundredth.